First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, the ground game. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. And it's loose. And the defense has it there, going the other way. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Bowling Green. The defense takes matters into their own hands. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll heave it deep. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. This offense has a 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Garcia. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Falcons are flying down the field. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
This is a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Going deep. Give him 6. Touchdown, BG. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Dropping back, it's Bullock. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose. He's at the 20. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, that's him grabbing air. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's Watkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun. Give on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Bullock. It's complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after that completion. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Lost yardage leaves him looking at 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Shoots it to the left. Rolls it in. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Makes the grab. And he hauled it in, but couldn't quite get it to the end zone. Defense forces him out of bounds at the 3. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Akron, 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Got it in the middle, it's Rush. They get him down after he makes the catch. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Zips have their offense in high gear. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Golden. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. Leaves it with the running back.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's the handoff. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now improvising.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
That makes the score Bowling Green 14, Akron 10.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass, it's Wimsatt. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, so close to paying off the tip drill. He had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Garcia. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You always try as a player to say the weather means nothing. Cold is a mentality. It hurts, okay? The ball feels like a rock. It gets super hard. It's really hard for quarterbacks to grip that thing and make accurate throws. And how about that? The defense comes out, makes a big play, creates the turnover.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game today.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for room, it's Watkins. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Back to pass, it's Wimsatt. Flushed out of the pocket. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets a block. Dances away again. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They'll try to pop the draw.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Bowman.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Brings it in down the left side, and he breaks into the open. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Dances away from the heat. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
21, Akron, 17.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had...
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Ball in the air, intercepted! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Going up top on 1st down. Trying to get to him. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. This time on target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Bullock. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll come out throwing on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Lofts one high and deep. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to a 28-24 game. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for room, it's Watkins. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
The Zips will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Unloads it left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. This is a game of swings and momentum and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Snagged on the outside, it's Rush. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a second down play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. What a snag by the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. From the gun, running back on the move. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Golden. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And it's no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Got it in the middle. It's Hogan. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Motion from the offense. The give to the back. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field. Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bullock. They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Zips will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Handoff from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Here's the give off the left side. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the ground with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Makes his connection. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to the playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the first down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Akron. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up for the PAT. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 37 set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. On the move, it's Watkins. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Looking left. Got his man. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Hogan. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. He's going to pass. Buying some time. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Gets it out fast.
And a nice job working in the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep the defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll try to run for it. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. Strong, firm tackle. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Watkins. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, BG! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Bringing the extra beef. It's a goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, and push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finally wins it.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
38, Akron, 31.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Caught in the backfield, it's Rush. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They keep attacking through the air. He finds his man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42. Off the play fake on 1st down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And, man, David, you couldn't ask for any better starting field position than this.
This is as good as it gets. Defense made the play. Now offense gets a chance, Jesse, to go cash this in.
Yeah, they got to pay this one off, too. They would love to be able to go out, be physical, and run this thing in, put a touchdown up on the board.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing it. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air, it's Bullock. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. It's a draw. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Now on 1st down from the 28. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Zips want to crank the tempo.
They've got the weapons to stay aggressive. He just made a big play. Let's see if we can take a shot here into the end zone, score, and try to save as much time on the clock as we can.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Zips will have it 1st and 10.
And I just love when guys know exactly.
He'll take a shot. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And the point after is good. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. He'll start this drive firing. Snags it over the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Unloads to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. To the air, it's Wimsatt. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and
looking for the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Zips will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Might as well stick with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back.